The first shooter this evening is Carterville's Taylor Hile.
Hey everybody, it's Dave McKenzie. The three-point contest here this evening for the Carterville Regional. They're getting ready to start that up. On the court right now from Carterville, it's Taylor Hile, number 50, the 6'6 senior from the Lions. For the big guy, he likes to shoot the three, and he's pretty accurate with it. Taylor Hile finishes with 9 3-pointers in 45 seconds. Each shooter will have 45 seconds to shoot, make as many 5 balls per rack, 15 balls total. And so Taylor Hile winds up with 9 here to start things off.
Our second shooter this evening is Carterville Javon Love.
Tavon Love for the Carbondale Terriers hits 8 out of 15. He's in second place. Up now for the Benton Rangers, number 10, Garrick Wynn. Garrett Gwynn winds up hitting 6 of 15. So Taylor Heil leads the first three. He had 9. Tavon Love had 8. Gary Gwynn had 6. This is Darian Roundtree from Massac County. Darian Roundtree winds up with 6. Tying Gary Gwynn.
Our next shooter is Massac County's Cole Vickers.
From Massac, this is Cole Vickers. Four for Vickers so far, 15 seconds left on the clock. And 5 shots to go, 3 left. 1 to go, plenty of time, gets the hop, and he misses on the final shot. He winds up with 8 buckets. A nice display by Cole Vickers from Massac County.
Next shooter is Timmy Henson.
Next up for the Benton Rangers, Timmy Henson. Hits the first, hits the second. It's off the back of the iron, the third, and the fourth, and it hits the fifth on the first rack. Clears the first rack, 32 seconds left. Henson has a nice stroke. It's kind of surprising. He plays a lot in the paint. He's got 8. He may take the lead. He does. He ties Taylor Heil. And he has 2 shots. This one to tie. Off the iron, or excuse me, to win. And he winds up with 9. He ties Taylor Heil of Carterville with 9 3-pointers. Carterville's Justin Johnson is up next. Had some nice calls with JJ and 3-ball here coming down the stretch of season. The junior.
Good, so far so good.
Clears 3 of the 5 out of the first rack. 32 seconds left. On to the second rack. He has 5 out of 10 so far. Now on to the third rack, 17 seconds, plenty of time. 7, 8, and he can tie here on the last bucket. Good, Justin Johnson ties Taylor Heil and Timmy Henson for the lead.
And our last shooter in this session, Marion's Justin Shadowlands.
Justin Shadowlands from Marion is up next. As he adjusts the rack. Coach Shane Hawkins, who was the Marion coach for several years prior to coming to Carterville this year. Shadowlands hits first, second, and 3 of the first 5. Top of the key. He's found a nice groove now. He's got 5 out of 10 cleared. Needs 4 to tie, 5 to win, to take the lead. Ties it. Oh, he has 8. 1 more. And he comes up just 1 short. He winds up with 8. Coming up in about an hour and 10 minutes will be the regional championship game here this evening between the Benton Rangers and the Carbondale Terriers. The Rangers, the number 4 seed in the regional, and the Terriers, the number 1 seed. Benton coming off a impressive win the other night against Marion. 56-42. Carbondale Terriers beat the Carterville Lions on Tuesday night. (57-42) to advance to the finals. The winner of tonight's game will advance on to the Benton Regional. So for Benton Rangers, they would like to go home for their own sectional. Second group of 7 are out ready to warm up. Looks like Austin Wills, Brendan Beasley, also Noah Taylor from Massac County, Blake Jackson from Carterville, Marion's Jacob Schmidt out there, and then for the Terriers, it looks like Darius Bean and Seth Owsley that will be in this second group of 7. Here it is an hour before game time. And there's quite the crowd gathering, especially on the Benton side. Carterville will probably be late arriving since they're only 6 miles from us. Carterville's Blake Jackson will lead things off here in group number 2. Blake had hit some big shots for the Lions, especially in that game on Monday night against Massac County. So far, 0-4 on the first rack. Slows things down. Plenty of time. Hits his first. Hits his second. Now he's grooving. Nice shot over the shoulder. 3 in a row. 4 in a row. And he misses on the 4th. 4 out of 5. Still has a chance here. But he has 13 seconds to get off 5 shots. Gets the first one to fall. Second off the back of the iron. Off the front of the iron. Misses the 4th, and the last shot is no good. Blake Jackson hits 5 out of 15. He's the first shooter in Group 2.
Our next shooter is Benton's Austin Wills.
Austin Wills is up next. This is a sharpshooter. Three racks to clear, 5 balls per rack, 45 seconds on the clock. First one comes up a little bit short, second one a little long off the back of the iron. Off the back of the iron, takes his time, slows down, hits the first, and hits his second. 2 out of 5 on the first rack. Rack number 2 from the top of the key. 1 for 2, 2 for 3, 2 for 4, and 3 for 5. So he has 5 so far. He can tie the lead for 9, but he has to hit 4 in a row. It's going to come up a little bit short, which is surprising. He's probably one of the best three-point shooters in Southern Illinois. And the final one is in and out, no good. Austin Wills only hits 5 of 15, which is a surprise, considering he is one of the top three-point shooters in our region. Maybe he's just saving them for the game tonight. Didn't want to use them up, and I can't blame him for that. So this is from Benton, or excuse me, from Marion. Jacob Schmidt. He's on his second rack. He's hit 3 so far. 4, 5, and 6. He's got a chance here to take the lead. Heading to the third rack from the right wing. Off the front of the iron, no good. Second is no good. Third is short. Not going to be able to tie. Hits the 4th, but winds up with 7 out of 15. So far, you have Taylor Heil, also Timmy Henson, and Justin Johnson that are all 3 tied for the lead with 9 three-pointers here so far. So for Massac, this is Noah Taylor. He's on the second rack. He's got 3 so far. Misses on the first 2 from the top of the key. 4th one is coming up off the back of the iron and hits the 5th. So he has 4 out of 10. Settles down, has plenty of time. 16 seconds. Hits the first. Here's the third. It's good. 2 left. 4th one is short, and finally the last one, bottom of the net. Winds up with 7 to tie Jacob Schmidt this round.
Our next shooter is Carbondale, Seth Owsley.
Seth Owsley of Carbondale is the next shooter. Needs 9 to tie, 10 to win. 3 racks, 5 balls, 45 seconds total to shoot. Seth wears number 41 for the Terriers. Hits 2 of 5. Gets the shooter's touch. Four out of 10 so far. Needs all 5 to tie. Comes up short. 1 ball to go. The final shot. It's no good. 6 for Seth Housley of the Carbondale Terriers.
Our next shooter is Carterville's Brendan Beasley.
Brendan Beasley, the point guard for the Carterville Lions. Up next. Brennan clears 2 of 5 on the first rack. Heads to the top of the key for the rack number 2. 2 for 2. 3 for 3. 4 for 4. Off the back of the iron, so he has 6. Brennan in a good shape to take the lead as he has 7. Off the back of the iron, 7. Has 8 now. 1 more to tie. Comes up short. This is to tie and to move on. Off the back of the iron, comes up 1 short. Brendan Beasley with 8 here in the preliminary round. This is group number 2. Taylor Heil of Carterville, Justin Johnson of Carterville, and Timmy Henson of Benton are all 3 tied with 9. They were in group 1. This is Darius Bean from the Carbondale Terriers. Two for 3 out of the first rack. 4 for 4 winds up 3 for 5 with the first rack. So he's got 4 out of 10 so far. He needs all 5 to tie. Hits the first. Will come up short. Final shot. No good. 6 for Darius Bean. I believe that wraps up group number 2. So we have a tie. A 3-way tie for first with 9. As I said, Timmy Henson from the Benton Rangers, and then Carterville's Taylor Heil and Justin Johnson also with 9. So group number 3 will include Carbondale's Simeon Hardley, Massax. Let me see here. Don't have him in our record from the game. Derek Oxford for the Benton Rangers will be the first shooter in Group 3. Group 3. Once again, 45 seconds, 3 racks, 5 balls per rack. Derek Oxford was on fire on Wednesday night. And with this one, he is 4 for 5 with the first rack. He may win the contest here as he has tied Taylor Heil, Justin Johnson, and Timmy Henson. He comes up short. He winds up with 11. That gives him the lead.
Our next shooter is Carterville Simeon Hardley.
Simeon Hardley of the Carbondale Terriers. The next one to shoot, only 4 in this final group. But Derek Oxford sets the pace for the final 3 shooters rather. Simeon Hardley has 1 of the first 5. He has 4 out of 10, heading to rack number 3. 2 for 2 on this third rack, short on the third. Final ball is no good at the buzzer. 6 out of 15 for Simeon Hardley.
Our next shooter is Massachusetts County's Eli
Windhorst for Massac County. Four for 5 on the first rack. As he winds up with 8.
Our next shooter is Marion Sam Swinford.
Sam Swinford of Marion. It's the final shooter here in group number 3. He winds up with 3, so it looks like Derek Oxford. I wonder if they'll shoot, how they'll do the finals here.
All right, we're going to need 4 shooters back, shooting from both corners of the court. We need from Carterville both Taylor Heil and Justin Johnson.
So Carterville's Taylor Heil and Justin Johnson will move on. Timmy Henson. And then Tavon Love from the Carbondale Terriers. Taylor Heil is going to lead things off here for the, I guess this is the semifinal round. 2 racks of 5, it appears. And these will be from the left and the right corners. So Taylor will lead things off here. He's 1 for 5 on the first rack from the right baseline now. 15 seconds on the clock. Second is way long. There he goes. Back on. Off the back of the iron. Final ball. No good. So Taylor Heil winds up with 2 out of 10 here in the finals. Justin Johnson up next. JJ out of Carterville. In the preliminary round, Taylor Heil had 9. He winds up with 2 here. Justin Johnson also with 9 in that first group. It's 1 for 5 out of the first rack. Heads to the right corner. Two balls left. He's got 3. He takes the lead. Now he finishes with 4. JJ Justin Johnson in the lead here on this rack. Timmy Henson is up next. There's a huge Benton crowd here, as you can probably guess. Looking for a near capacity crowd here this evening, I would guess, for this game between the Terriers and the Rangers. Highly anticipated game. The Terriers with a fast-paced style. They like to get out and run. The Rangers will bomb you from 3 all night long. Timmy Henson hits 1 of 5 on the first rack. Needs 3 to tie Justin Johnson here on rack 2. Has 1 of them. Has 2 of them. Needs this one off the iron. No good. So he finishes with 3. Second place out of this group. Javon Love is up next from Carbondale. Final ball, he's 2 for 5 off the first rack. Rack number 2. Needs 2 more to tie. Going to come up a little bit short as he doesn't get anything the second rack, so he winds up with 2.
All right, we had another shoot-off. Javon, come on up here and pick a number.
Javon Love.
Shooting first, Carterville's Taylor Heil.
So it's a shoot-off between Javon Love and Taylor Heil. This is for the right to advance on to next week's competition. I believe it is at the Benton Sectional. Taylor Heil hits 3 out of 5 on the first rack, heads over to the right corner. Taylor always likes that high arcing shot. And it's a pretty shot when he gets him to fall. He winds up with 5 out of 10. Javon Love's going to have to hit 5 in order to tie.
Now shooting Carterville, Javon Love.
So Javon has 3 out of 5. Needs 2 to tie. Hits the 1. Needs this to tie. Good, ties it up. So that means we'll go to another shoot off.
Do it again. Come on, guys. Pick your numbers again.
About 20 or 35 minutes away from tip-off between the Benton Rangers, the number 4 seed in this bracket. Going to be taking on the number 1 seed, Carbondale Terriers. Taylor Heil is going to lead off here to start this overtime session. Last round had 5 with Javon Love. So Heil is at the line, ready to go. 30 seconds on the clock. Two of 5. Heads to the right corner now. 5 balls remain. Hits 1. Hits 2. Final ball. So again, this time he hits 4. And Javon Love will have to hit 4 to tie, 5 to win.
Now shooting Carterville, Javon Love.
Two for 2 to start things off. Needs 2 to tie. 15 seconds on the clock. 5 shots remain from the rack on the right corner. Gets 1. Ties it at 4. This to win. No! Gonna go to a third shoot off. Both players will draw numbers. It's entertaining to watch, I have to tell you. Don't forget, you can watch the upcoming game, championship game. If you go to YouTube, search Benton Rangers versus Carbondale Terriers regional final. So Taylor Heil once again will lead off. Taylor Heil, 4 for 5 off the first rack. 15 seconds left for the second rack. Once he gets him sighted in, he's He's a dead eye. It finally hits his first one from the right side, the second, and winds up with 6 this round. Javon Love up next.
And Carterville, Javon Love.
30 seconds will be on the clock. It's his first, second, and his third. Needs 3 to tie, 4 to win from the right side. It's the first, second. This to tie, gets it, this to win. Gets it! Javon Love from the Carbondale Terriers wins the 3-point shooting competition here before the regional championship game between the Carbondale Terriers and the Benton Rangers. Championship game is 30 minutes away. We got all the action for you on YouTube. Don't forget you can search Benton Rangers versus Carbondale Terriers. Thank you for watching.